Hi, I'm Tia and I am here at House It and I will be bringing you the exercise of the month. This month we are focusing on sidestepping. This is a really important exercise because it focuses on both balance and hip strength. As we go into this summer season, while we're really kind of fully into the summer season, sidestepping can be more important than you think. Are you taking a trip to the MUNY or to a Cardinals game and trying to navigate those narrow seat pathways, or just navigating crowds? Sidestepping and being really comfortable with it can be really helpful. So we're going to start with just a basic sidestep, and then I'm going to give you a few different variations you can do to make it a little bit more challenging or tailor it to what your needs are. So to start, we're just going to focus on a sidestep. It's really simple. You just take a sidestep. Let's do 1 to 2 in one direction and then try 1 to 2 in the other direction. The trick here is keeping your shoulders, your hips, knees, and feet pointing forward. It's really common that leading leg and hip start to turn. So you want to really check in from time to time that everything is still facing forward as you sidestep, okay? As you get more comfortable, you might add in more side steps than just 1 to 2. You might travel down a hallway. But if you're not sure about your balance, I recommend starting in front of a kitchen counter or table or high back of a chair, something that you can put your hands on, kind of like this balance bar. So you would just use it for a little bit of support to make you feel more comfortable. You can even use the back of a chair, sidestepping 1 to 2 times. That way, you're ready if you feel a little unsteady. Another option, if you're wanting to make it a little bit harder and still focus on balance, is try and take a bigger step. So a bigger step is going to mean you are on one leg for longer. Or alternately, you can keep your steps about the same size, but try and go a little faster. That's working a little bit more on agility, so balance with a little bit of speed. So those are kind of your 2 balance progressions. If you're interested a little bit more in focusing on strength in your legs, you might try this in a little bit of a squat position. So you bend your knees and hips, and then you're going to take steps while maintaining that squat. This you might not be able to do as long. That's fine. Do what feels right. You might even do a few different variations. Last alternative I'm going to give you to progress it is adding a little bit of resistance. This is a resistance band. They come in all different resistances. You choose one that feels doable, and you can always make it harder over time. What you want to do is you want to bring your legs together. You want to put it just above the knee. Tie it there, make a knot, whatever works for you. Some bands come in loops, but you're going to put it on. And then as you sidestep, you should feel those muscles on the sides of your hips a little bit more, okay? Alternately, if you're feeling really unstable or standing is even a pretty big problem for you, we can still address some of these muscles from a seated position. So if you have a steady, firm chair, you might sit up nice and tall, and you might step 1 foot to the side, bring it back, other foot to the side, and bring it back, okay? So I've now given you a lot of information, a lot of variations, but I recommend doing 20 to 30 steps one direction, 20 and 30 the other in total. So if you're doing 1 to 2 one direction and 1 to 2 the other, then you might do a few more. If you have a longer hallway, you might get all 20 or 30 in at once. Feel free to try it every day. Let us know what you think.